Hey guys, Misto here, and welcome to a special change-up Hamlet 2-year challenge, where in this 2-year challenge, our goal will be to get WX to max stats. Some of you may be thinking, that's not going to take 2 years, is it? Probably won't. So the challenge will end when we get to max stats. It'll mostly be a guide to help people who want to play WX in Hamlet, but may not know how to get gears, may not know how to, go about becoming God mode. Because we've talked about it many times on stream, we've talked about it many times outside of stream. WX is single-handedly the strongest single-player character. Right? Like, it's not even close. Nobody remotely approaches WX's power in single-player. So, surviving 2 years on the best character, not really a challenge, which is why that's not our goal this time around. Our goal is to show how to get to that point so that you can start playing God mode if that's what you want to do in your game. So, you can already tell that we're playing WX a bit differently than we do normal people. We're not chopping down. Ooh, wow, double. Do I even want to explore these? Probably not. At least not right now for sure. So the way we're playing him is we're not collecting any grass. Grass just doesn't matter for us yet. When we get shears, we'll definitely need it. We'll need some at some point. But when we need grass, we're gonna need it in bulk. This is what we're looking for right here. This is the most valuable biome. Wow, we have a cute little pog army. If they weren't so annoying. Ooh, and we have the poison jungle. This is exceptional. Guys, this is the start of a game. So the poison jungle, if you don't know, will let you kill the gnats that get attracted to your body, which is excellent because that's going to happen. But this is what we're looking for. There's only one. We don't want them. Oh, you're right next to the Iron Hulk. It's just going to wake up the Iron Hulk. Yeah, unfortunate. Let's kind of scare this one away from the Hulks. Over to hopefully where there are others. Not the Hulks. So we want to collect as many iron ore as we can, because these are gonna be important. We could also collect these tubers. Are you seriously that close to? Oh, okay. Okay, we got 2 of those at least. Not that many, but it's better than 0, right? So the Iron Hulks were unfortunately close to the Thunderbirds. Now they do spawn in similar biomes. That's why we saw the Iron Hulks, we came this direction. But this biome is very large. You usually find at least some deeper into the biome where they have no chance of hitting an Iron Hulk. So our goal now, you know what? Go ahead. Let's just get them all. So we can just get them out of the way. Poison jungle is also right here too. So, oh, don't go in there and die. Do you die to poison? Maybe you don't. Oh, well, goodbye, Gnat Mound. Oh, there's our first nightmare. Whew, that fire damage. So we don't need too many iron ore. It just makes things convenient. Are you ready to go yet? We can go ahead and get rid of these gnats. Wow, they'll fly in there on their own? That's weird. Let's see. So every time you get the triple strike from a Thunderbird, because they do lightning 3 times when it's not the apocalypse, that is about 2 days of overcharge for WX. So we probably have 1, 2, 3, 4. We probably have about 8 days of overcharge already, which is a lot. We're not going to farm up too much of it. We're mostly exploring through here to collect our gold that's free on the ground, to collect our iron ore, the rocks that we don't have to mine. But while we're here, may as well pick some overcharge up. This is actually one of the things that tipped the scales in WX's favor. The instant he was able to overcharge on demand as much as he wanted to year round, it's too far gone. Okay, so we're at like 10 days. This is at least 14. 16 with this guy. So we have a huge amount of Thunderbirds already. So we already have 16 days of overcharge. That could possibly be enough for this entire challenge. Because remember, the goal for this one is not to survive the 2 years. It is to become max statted within 2 years to show you how to become God Mode WX in your own games. So we could fight that Terrorbeak, or we could just run away. We are pretty fast. I do like farming up some Nightmare Fuel, especially while I'm still in the swamp, so if I take a hit, I can just heal it off by, you know, walking over to a Thunderbird. That said, we're gonna choose to just keep on running right now. Here's even more. This is like 20 days of overcharge. We have 22. Yeah, we may as well fight him. He's gonna keep following. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I believe it's 10. 10? Nope. 11, 12, 13, 14 for those guys. No, it's 10 for the smaller ones, because they have 400. That makes, yeah, because it's 27 damage or something for the, makes sense. 14 for a Terrorbeak, I believe it is 10 for the not Terrorbeak. For the Crawling Horror, that's the one. So as you see, just running through this biome, we get enough rocks to do everything. We have a decent amount of flint to make a couple of tools like pickaxes. We have enough gold for our alchemy engine. We have enough gold for our science machine. We have enough rocks to make both the science machine and alchemy engines. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Whoop, oh, that hurt. So that guy should probably de-aggro because our sanity is so low that they're just gonna go away. 4. Yeah, see, there he goes. So we're gonna be able to fight him now, though. So we get our HP back. We do this. I'm actually gonna make a pickaxe and just hop on in here, and hopefully we don't get murked by a dude. So part of being WX is that we actually get to just walk into these caves and do whatever we want. We don't need any light source. So that's guaranteed sources of gold in case you need more. Which we probably don't, but we can sell it for money. There's gems that we could sell for money. Getting money is going to be pretty important as WX for this challenge because we have to buy our gears. No free handouts. Actually, there are a couple of free handouts that we can work on. So at this point, we can start getting our sanity back. We should have easily enough overcharge for the rest of this playthrough. If we don't, we can come here literally year round, get it anytime we want. We just have to not be caught in the darkness when our overcharge is gone. That's the only thing that could end up killing us because we'd most likely be running through ruins with no light sources. So long as we play the basic resource game where we keep twigs and grass, we can just make a torch. We'll be fine. It's not like your overcharge instantly goes away. It fades away over time. So we'll see the radius getting smaller and we'll know, okay, make a torch. It's not that hard. It's not rocket science, it's WX. So at this point, you can already tell how WX is pretty strong. We're already overcharged a crazy amount by the end of day 1. And we have enough resources, except for the wood, to make our science machine and alchemy engine, which means we do need to farm up wood soon. Most likely that means clearing up inventory space and going ahead and chopping down these trees. Now, I don't quite like these trees as much as I do the ones from Shipwrecked. The jungle trees there are much better, just giving you free food. Dropping down scorpions, I don't like it. Feels bad. Feels bad to get a scorpion. We have 42 iron ore. Holy crap. So we can go ahead and get that, clear up some space. We now need 16 wood to make the alchemy engine when we want to plant it down. What we need to find is our free pig skins. That's going to be pretty important too. Because remember, in single player, WX is much weaker than his DST counterpart. He only begins with maximum of 100 in every stat. Which 100 sanity, awesome. That's so good. Like, we were able to tank our sanity completely. We were completely insane. And now we're back to full sanity already. 20 flowers done. Boom, easy. And they regrow in this mode, so. Alright, so let's go and explore around. We'll just casually grab wood while we do it. If we drop a scorpion, we can't get poisoned, but it is still damage. So it's less scary on him. That's another big reason WX is insane. Some of the challenge. Was there an egg there that I left? Some of the challenge is being poisoned, and that's just not an issue for WX, who can't be poisoned. In fact, it's much more of a benefit than you would even imagine. Well, inconvenient. So if I had been smart, I could have chopped down that tree and not had the extra 95% axe here. Let's go exploring through here. So my goal is to finish this before Lush season, so this will actually be a much shorter playthrough. But that is our goal, is to just get max stats. I believe there are only 6 gears that we can find on the surface. Yeah, I think it's 6 from the platform, which has been added. And then the rest we have to purchase, which means we need to make a minimum of 90 gold, and that's if they're magically just selling all of the stuff we need, and there's 0 chance of that. We're gonna have to do resets on the most expensive shop. We found more gold, we found more, or we found a trinket that we can sell, whatever, a relic, that's it. So I love exploring the forest during the daytime because we're nice and fast. We can go ahead and find our entrances, we can get some free money like this. Here is the Pugilisk. The Pugilisk is deep in this rainforest. If we want to go and get a 1-up, which we probably should. We probably should, no spoilers. No reason to not get free 1-ups, right? So we're so fast, vines can't hit us as long as we're running in a decently straight line. So we can just run with impunity. WX is just insane. There's basically no challenges. And again, that's why we're not going to be doing the full 2-year challenge. 2 years is our time limit. Oh, that one grass doing such work for us. You know what? I do need some grass. Do I want to use the machete though? I don't. I actually don't want to use the machete. I'll save it. Ooh, that's tiny connection. Four eggs. Eat the eggs. There's more gold. And that's the starting gold we found. So let's head towards our hamlet, which should be in this direction now. Yep, it should be in this direction easily. And by should be, I mean it is. Like, you can tell, we found the outskirts of the hamlet. This always connects to the hamlet. I've never even seen a glitched world where it doesn't. So, hamlet is somewhere in here. There we go. There we go. I actually kind of like this turf. It's nice. It feels city-like. Okay, we got some places. We got some hedges. That's good. Here's some free grass we can pick. I'll take free grass that I can pick. It'll help us make a backpack if we want to. I think a backpack is 4? 4 and 4? Been making a lot of backpacks lately. Yeah, 4 and 4. Also been using them to mark more territory. You buy this, right? Jewels. Okay, you can have my blue gem. Ooh. I did not know those sold for 10. Awesome. Oh, there was a berry bush in there we could have bought if we really wanted to. And we could have broken that 10 piece. Oh, we did pass the museum. Oh, but it's going to be too late. Yeah. Oh, it was this way anyways. Okay. I'm gonna explore around a bit, map out the city. A few more hedges here, not the best ones. Those do get overgrown. These don't. Those are just decorative. They look nice though. I wouldn't mind building those in a permanent village, which we might do in probably our next challenge. I just needed kind of a break to feel very powerful. So we're gonna play the strongest single player character and show how to make him super strong. In Hamlet only, by the way. You can do this in just Hamlet. If you wanted to make him super powered in a normal game where you don't have any restrictions, go over to Reign of Giants, collect up as many gears as you want. There's guaranteed 10 on the surface, and you can just keep world hopping Reign of Giants, collecting up as many gears as you want with no challenge. Hammer down pig houses to collect pig skins so that you can make more stuff. I hate this so much. This, I swear this is intentional. It happens so often. I was looking to sell more stuff. No, I wasn't really. Okay, let's just tech up. I tend to do this near the house, even though like half the time it burns down because I don't even bother putting down a lightning rod. I was looking to sell that. There we go. That's what I was doing. Okay, so we haven't found our thing, our free pigskins. So we're gonna make shears here because that's super important. Plus that's gonna let us stack those up. Okay. Let's go try to find our pigskins because I would quite like to have that. Oh, and while we're here, let's go to the grocers. Not that one. Not that one. The one I haven't found up over there. The one I did find. Unlucky. So I was kind of hoping she would have meat and we could do a hambat strategy. I don't want to have to kill pigs. That's kind of, it's just kind of annoying, you know. Just murder. Okay, so we need to find another jungle, probably over here, which has the other one. I believe they're always in separate jungles. Oh, we have another place right here, and free gold. But, oh, one Thunderbird too. Not bad. And yay! More iron ore to get us a second stack. It actually is really important. I forgot to go make a tink tink tink. wonder if gold pan is ever good. I have literally never made one. So since this is almost certainly going to be... Wow, that's 2 trees on top of each other. Since this is almost certainly going to be a shorter series, I want to do this like our old 100-day challenge, where we left things at, Really? I only got 2 for picking up 10 poop. I feel like some people are not claiming their poops, not paying for this. I remember when that lady used to buy manure. It was so weird. You could feed her, she would poop, she would pay you to pick up the poop, and then she would pay you for the poop. I didn't make the tink tink tink. Okay. So this should be all we need, except for our helmet. So we want to go find another mant. I'm gambling it's over here. I think they're always in a separate one, but even if we see it in a separate one, it doesn't prove it. It's just us taking a guess, really. God, asparagus is so good. It's like 25 food each. No, it's not. It's 12.5. Maybe when it's cooked, it's 25? I gotta pay more attention to vegetables. One day that might be important if we have a vegetarian character. One day, maybe. Why is there poop here? Gorillas? Oh hey, it's the announcements. Right in the middle of my recording. I could have known that. If I planned ahead. Ooh, freebies. Woo! We're so fast. Oh, so you know something interesting we can do? So we can get little ropes. So whenever we see these vines that aren't really near anything, we can just boop, ropes. And that is more efficient than clipping your tall grass. When you clip the tall grass, you get 2 grass, which is nice. But if you just want ropes, that's 3 grass right there. That's so, and you don't have to take the time to craft it. Not bad. I don't believe these regrow, but I mean, you're gonna be using ropes in your playthrough. You're gonna be making football helmets. You're going to be making bundling wraps. You're gonna need grass, right? You're gonna need ropes. I mean. Wow, that's a little grinding money spot right here. Not really grinding, but a lot right next to each other is what I mean. Radishes used to be a lot of food. I think it was... I don't know what it is nerfed to, but it was nerfed to full value down. So it used to be, like, say, 25 and now it's 12.5, or it used to be 37.5 and now it's 25. We'll get a little bit hungrier and check what a radish does. So I'm gonna do the... Normally I keep food in the backpack, but I like keeping the relics in the backpack because it makes it easier for me to find them whenever we're bulk selling. This should be to the island because they are indeed in separate ones. Yep, they're all islands. This will be to the pig village, which is the one we want to find first. I don't really want to go in there with just 100 HP. I'm feeling kind of baby mode. Like, I'd like to make some armor first. This mat cave, sadly not the one we want. Question is it easier to run through the mant cave looking for other mants, or is it easier to run around? It tends to not be in the big jungle. It's a smaller jungle. Like over here you might find a small one or something, or over there. And it tends to be close to the water, I believe. Oh hey, look. Our poison jungle is over here. Yeah, we already knew that. But our place is right here. Oh, okay, that is not the good one. That is the one that brings you to the, what are they called? The mants. The mant stone or whatever. Lets you talk to mants. We found a lot of money. I did not really mean to, but if you run around your island, you'll get a lot of starting capital. Exploring in the early days, really, really profitable. Oh my god, even more? Alright, we're never gonna know how much this gives. I'm at 81. Okay, so it gives so it used to give 25. It used to be really good. It was critical for the speed runs. Because back when Hamlet first came out, it actually had so little content that it was kind of fun to play Wolfgang and speed run all the bosses. And you can still do it, but since we speed ran it so early, I think Riot caught on and they actually nerfed everything from the speed run. Like originally Pogs gave full-sized meat, so part of the speed run was killing Pogs to be able to make ham bats. Originally radishes gave 25 food, and they were as common as they are now, so it was very easy to, you know, get, to keep Wolfgang full. Woo! I don't know why I'm losing my mind. You. So remember, we have not even been inside a single place. We have not fully explored our first island even. And we have already found just a free 112 from just selling the relics. Like, that's not even selling things like ropes, which remember, you can sell these for like 2 oinks, 2 or 3 oinks, just from chopping down, just from using a shear on a single vine. It's amazing. It's so nice. And then a couple of oinks for picking up poop, and I don't remember what else we sold. So we do need to explore, because these aren't guaranteed to be on certain islands. Like, I've seen the platform on the first island. I think we saw that in our Woodlegs playthrough even. So I'm not interested in getting that kind of money yet. We'll go relics diving later whenever we need to farm up money, when we need to set up a better economy than just, you know, this early game boon and hoping for the best. By the way, to make this challenge more interesting, we are not going to do the bank robbing exploit. I think for the remainder of the Hamlet series, we're just not going to use that. It's just not that fun. Like, if you have infinite money, you can just buy everything, which, if you can buy everything, it's just kind of boring, you know? So, while that is something you can definitely feel free to use in any of your games, and we always tell people, it's a game, have fun, play it the way you want to, it's just, I don't want to play that way. Like, it feels like it robbed a lot of the Wheeler experience, because you can play any character exactly the same if you have infinite of every resource. Like, you can buy, you know, as many Cutlass Supremes as you need. You can buy as much food as you need. Like, how easy would it be to stay as permanent Mighty Wolfgang if you could just buy, I'm gonna say meatballs, even though it's one of the worst foods you can buy cost effectively. But if you have infinite money, why not? Why not buy, you know, a ton of turkey dinners? Same price as meatballs, slightly more food. Just get like 40 of those, run around full mighty. You have infinite money, go for it. It's just not what I want to do. Huh. Let's try over here. I feel like it's generally near the water. That might be like a confirmation bias thing, or it might actually be a real one. Might be there is one mant thing that spawns near the water that has the pig heads. Finding pig heads, though, actually really morbid if you think about it. It's pretty messed up. This is not a lot of starter money, though. Like, I'm bragging about it. It's like, it seems like a lot. But if we started buying food, a good meal is going to cost you, you know, minimum 6 oinks to feed a single day. That's not a lot of days right there, right? Oh, well, here's even more money. And to feed yourself for 6 oinks, it costs, you have to buy like 2 pumpkins or 2 pumpkin cookies, either one. Will give you a full day's food for 6 oinks, which is pretty awesome. Actually just buying vegetables is your best way to stay fed in Hamlet, because most of the vegetables are fairly priced. You can get 12.5 food for 1, which is, again, if you buy 6 of those, that's a full day's food. Yeah, it's just the way it is, actually. You buy the crockpot meals when you have disposable income that you don't mind just throwing away, so that you have more slot efficiency. But if you just buy things like sweet potatoes and corn costs 2, but it gives you 25 food. So again, 3 of those is 75 food that you need. There's a Pugilisk again, so that means we're retreading old territory. Woo! Oh, I thought he hit me. But again, as fast as WX is, you're just not gonna get hit. You just can't really stop to pick up anything. So we're treading old ground here. But did I ever get that pig nose? I don't think we had the little tink 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 back then. Yeah, we didn't. Freebies! Did I break it? I did. That's why I have nothing in my hand. Our inventory is a mess. We should be better at sorting this. We should just be doing that while we run around. Because there's like no reason to have twigs on one. Actually, there is. We need to adjust for Hamlet to things being different now, and I need to change my controls for single player, which means I probably need to change it for DST. Ah, we're gonna have bats soon. Whew! Spooky. We're fast though, it's fine. I don't know when I've last found my pigskins before the bats came. But there we go, that's a pigskin technically. Not technically, it is. It is a pigskin. So we can go ahead and plop down the alchemy engine, make our football helmet, and that's all we need to start feeling really comfortable to explore. I would rather have some extra pigskins, obviously. But this is better. That's where it is. It should be this tiny one. No, that tiny one's connected. No, it's not. Based on the history, it should be that one small one. Ooh, hiccup there. These were supposed to be shorter episodes. Oh no, I forgot. Okay, we'll end at the start of day 4. We'll make them 4-day episodes because the seasons are weird. 12 days is a good, you know, most of a season. So that's 3 episodes. Ish. No, it's not going to be here. I have no idea where our free pigskins are. I guess they have to be in one of these big ones. It's not near that one. And it's not near that one. There should be a third mant cave somewhere. So maybe over here? Harder to find them at night because we can't really see around. But if we find a third one, which will show up on the map, see, that's why you don't want tools on your first inventory bar. That's why I'm hesitant to sort right now. Smashing. Okay. So let's put those there. I really like my food in my backpack. I've gotten so used to that. And there's so many good reasons to keep your food in your backpack in DST. In single player, I don't think it carries the same weight, right? Because if you die, it's not dropping your backpack, coming back to pick it up. If you die, you die. Most likely. If you have a 1-up, then it becomes valuable to put your stuff in your backpack. But it's more likely you're just dead. So it's not as big of a deal in single player as it is in DST. Which is just another reason these games are completely different. I don't know where our dude's gonna be. I don't like exploring the jungle at night. This is like my worst fear. It's less scary as WX because we're so fast. But it's still not fun. And you're gonna miss a lot of free stuff. Like, I did find that when I got lucky. It showed up in our tiny light radius or from them. But yeah, no, that is poison already, huh? I guess we just don't get free pigskins unless it's somewhere over here, maybe. There has to be a third mant entrance, which means if we really are desperate, we can hop in one of those and explore. I don't think we are. So let's just start going to other islands, which means we need to plop down the alchemy engine, make our helmet, and go. I don't think there's anything else alchemy engine that we need. If we had a log suit, we wouldn't have to worry about that, but I just like having the helmet, particularly for WX, because we're not going to be using our head for light. We're not going to have a miner's hat, we're not going to have a cowl. So let's go ahead and get this on the map. You know what, I'm in here, let's go. See, look, we already found another exit. Could be the third one. Could be the one we were looking for. Nope, it is the other one we knew of. Of course. Why would I ever be lucky? Let's just go. This place is decently friendly to explore, even if you don't have, is that mine? Stalagmite. Is that extra rocks if I needed it? Oh, that's awesome! And these rooms have lights for you, which is so nice. This place is actually probably the best place to come and get rocks and stuff as a normal explorer. You can come in here with torches. You can mine these? What does that give? What? I mean, I would not recommend mining your free lights to get 3 honey in basically any circumstance, ever. That is definitely not worth it. But that's really interesting. I had never tried that. I've never walked around with a pickaxe in this map before. So that spawns these guys, by the way. So yeah, no, clear as day, you can mine that. Does this give gold? I don't want to make a new one. So as WX, we probably should be mining those. We don't need the light, and the free honey is awesome. Free food. You know what? I talked myself into it. Let's do it. Like, we're never going to need the light, and the food lasts 40 days. And as WX, it lasts actually 40 days. So those are just rocks right now, so no gold or anything cool like that. Surprised he doesn't stop you from this. Interesting. Woo, he punched me! You gotta get, they're kind of like, boars. If you get too close, they'll punch you. Or if you stay too near too long, they'll do it, but otherwise it's fine. And I believe you can understand what they're saying. They tell you that, like, don't get near me. You can also disguise yourself as them. So I'm gonna keep doing this. It's probably not worth it. No, we only have 2. Oh, Flynn! We only have 2 flint. I can't afford to do this anymore, but that's our free honey. Can I take this without getting hit? Interesting note. I have not done it yet, and we should try it at some point, but I believe that these honey chests, you can put the sap that you get from the plants, the Mario plants, and it will produce honey, so that you can get renewable honey in Hamlet, even though there are no bees. Oh no, there's no earthquake. That was the tunnel shifts. Wow, we are at that many, huh? Yeah, there's no point in mining the lights because you get 9 per box. Yeah, so you see the question marks? Everything has changed now. So when we enter here, like, okay, this door still goes down, but maybe there was no connection. So this one had those 2. Now it only has the left one. So he's still mad at me for getting too close to him. And now there's no way here. Ah, but there is a way here this time. And there's our 3rd exit. So this should bring us to where our pigskins are, which was over here. Oh, it is one next to the water. I just didn't oh my god, we slightly missed it. But confirmation bias, we were probably right. We need grass though. Oh, we need grass fast, right? Nope. Oh, that guy's gonna punch me as soon as I come out, isn't he? I forgot that you can't use the action key to hammer stuff in DST, or in single player. In DST you can. So I'm even trying to do it right there. That was that pause. Interesting, it stacks up as the question mark one if the question mark is the base. We could turn that into normal looking pig skin. It doesn't matter, it's all the same. So this is indeed a mant cave in a jungle that is connecting water. So if you're looking for your pig skins, you should be looking for water and then search around it. So we do know that for the future. It may not be guaranteed, but this is something we should definitely be checking for more heavily in maps. And I said we were going to end at day 5 and we just didn't. So you know what? This is going to be a normal length episode. We'll just do 6 days each one. Same as we did before. You know, in for a penny and... Ooh, that's a lot of lotuses though. In for a penny, in for a pound. We already came this far, right? So that is the pugilist one, right? So that's a real one? I don't know. No, that's... Oh god, I don't know. Here, let's just do it here. I don't really need a spear, I don't think. But now I'm feeling strong. I'm swole, as the kids are saying. Probably, I don't know. I don't know anything kids are saying anymore. Like, I thought I used to be up to date on all the slang and stuff, all the acronyms. The other day some kid was yelling at me on the internet in a game, and I knew I should be offended, but I didn't actually know what he was saying. He used so many abbreviations and just like letters put together that I was like, his meaning was completely lost. This is the pugilist. I don't need to go to this one. You know, I just don't need that one. I need to go to the other island. The other island is more important. You can have that twig. I don't care. Okay, so that is the one. So let's go and sell this because we have a ton of these again. We are very, very, very low on flint. But we have a surplus of gold. We could make gold tools for anything that we actually want to do. And I don't know what anything is that we want to do. We need to get to the second island. We're going quite slow for WX. We should be much faster than this. We just put our alchemy engine anywhere. Didn't hammer it down. Didn't make a second one. It's like, nah, this is it. We just need a helmet and we're good. Good to go. I'm WX. I could run to that area if I need to. It is decently? No, it is not central. Well, it's between the two. Alright, we're gonna go and sell these because I don't want to have to go through the jungle or through the ruins with this many for empty slots. Non-empty slots. Filled slots. Lack of empty slots. Lack of inventory space. There's so many ways I could have said that sentence, and I chose to say it in the most incorrect way possible. There is zero chance we can make it to the guy who buys these at his store. I'm kind of sad they went with a really boring shop where the guy buys it as his shop thing. Like, why not make a different shop be... Nah, we were close. We almost could have gotten in there. I don't think he'll buy at night, though. Ooh. So, from what we've learned is you really should run around your mant cave if you want to make money, because this honey, you can sell it to that green usher NPC, you know, the one who buys berries. You can sell it to him exactly the same way that you can sell berries. You can sell the honey for the same price. Three per. So this is 120 oinks right there. We could double our money, but it's gonna take time. You have to find 40 guys, or, you know, split it over many days. But since you only need 6 oinks per day to stay fed, it's definitely more profitable to sell the honey and then buy food with that, because every single honey is 3 oinks, so 2 honey is a full day's meal in a roundabout way. Oh my god, Hamlet is so different than the rest of the expansions. You could play it like a normal game. You could play it exactly like you've played all the other expansions and be fine. But you could also warp the way you play this game a huge amount. And I feel like the more adaptive you are to this new playstyle, the more success you're going to have. Like, I should absolutely be selling these. It is just, not only do we specifically need money for buying the gears, because that is the challenge we're doing, just in general play, this is a better use of your honey. You're going to get more food out of this. Like, yeah, this is long-lasting food, which is normally good, but that doesn't matter in Hamlet. All food can just be bought the day you need it. You can even just carry a restaurant with you, put it down, and go buy food when you're hungry. Like, everything could change because this expansion is that big. It changes that many things. So that's gonna be the challenge, really. Not the challenge for this series, not for the challenge for the WX playthrough, but that is the challenge for Hamlet. How well can you adapt to an entirely different game? Cause see, now we've sold like 7 of these for to clean 21 more money. That also means we have like 7 or 8 of those guys in here, because that was 2, that was 5, 7 I think. So we have 7 ushers in our first village, which is nice. And strictly profit. I can go spend the money we just got on food and we'll be better off than if we had eaten this, which is mind-baffling, mind-boggling. It is baffling. Because normally honey is your best food. You would never get rid of it. It's so good. But if I can trade 2 honeys for 2 pumpkin, yeah, I'm gonna do that every day. Are you kidding me? Of course I will. That's a great trade. If there was like a Pig King equivalent who would do that, who would not trade honey for two pumpkins? You're just like getting 6 times the food? No, it's like 4 times the food. That's it. Something like that. Because a pumpkin is 37.5 food. And I always get the number wrong on honey, but it's like 9.375. Oh, it's not connected. It is 1/8 of 75. It is 75 divided by 8 is how much the honey is worth, and a pumpkin is 75 divided by 2. So you're getting 4 times the value. Right? Yeah, 4 times the value. So 4 times upgrade? Nice. Oh my god, I feel like I'm way over harping this. We already figured it out and I just keep talking on it. Oh no. Oh, I'm stuck in a loop. Why am I trying to convince myself? I've already been convinced. And I'm sure anyone listening has already been convinced too. Just sell your honey. It's a great way to make early money. You don't need to play around with berry bushes. That actually takes away a lot of the advantage I used to see for Wilbur. Because as Wilbur, you can just steal berries and nobody cares. You don't even have to replant them. Just go steal them and then sell them over the next couple days. Pretty awesome. But, I mean, it's only good early game. Anyone else can eventually buy, you know, berry bushes and set up their own economy that way. But now I know, like, oh, we could just go to the man caves and get honey. Not even, don't mind the stuff down. Don't mind the lights. That was, don't do that. But just go pick it up from the boxes. I don't think they refill, but the sap that you get from the dead plants you could turn into honey, not worth it. Go get your free honey. I have missed this completely. Go get your free honey, get your early game money. It's the same as a relic, basically. Easy profit. Guarantee you guys are going to see that in a future playthrough whenever we do a different character, how we're going to set up an early economy. It's definitely going to involve a honey play early on. Why are you there? So those are the shooty traps, which is kind of annoying. So if you click to open these doors, it's much faster. Trying to see if there's a button straight in front of us, so we can actually just walk straight forward. Oh, nope, it auto triggers. Oh, I'm a ninja. Did you see that? We just like, whoo, without, oh, well, I hit the button. Ninja mode done. Here, you can have a rock. Never thought I'd give up rocks, but. Okay, don't care about this room. So at this point, since we've already found the blue sow, we are now looking for the exit. We just want to get to the second island. We need to get the key to the city. So the key to the city is going to allow us to build more shops, and building more shops is going to be important. So at some point we will have to start murdering pigs because we're going to need a lot of pig skin. The more shops we have, the better of a chance we have of getting the things that we need, which are gears. I don't know why I called gears things. We know what gears are. Oh, they're going to hit the buttons. I always found the way traps work is weird. You can just pick it up. Oh, well, it's going to be everywhere we don't look, huh? Don't care about the secret rooms. We're not going to be looking for those. We are specifically looking. You know what? I'm here. We need grass and twigs. Let's just pick them. This will help us get through traps. It's not like we're wasting light. So I'm going to say, when you're in these rooms, take the time, pick up some grass and twigs, go for it. If these rooms weren't so small and filled with these nasty green things which make it hard to build, it'd be kind of interesting to live inside of a ruins. But I think you'd only do it once. It's just strictly worse than a house. Wait, what? You can shear the small grass and still get just one grass? What? Why? I didn't know that. We wasted our shears. And by double clicking to get through those really fast, it saves a huge amount of time, huge amount of risk in these rooms. Oh, that's just a freebie. I'll take a freebie. Sometimes there's no trap. Ah. Grass is less valuable for us. Grass is much less valuable when we have 14 ropes for free. You can really farm up ropes in Hamlet. So zoom out. There's where our village is. Oh, wow. That's really far away, actually. This probably... I'm still going to go with our gut that the village is always opposite. But it could easily be that way. That is a huge gap. So we're gonna go this way on instinct and see if it still works. It does not look like it, no. So our island generate, oh wait, maybe. Okay, maybe still. Like going opposite. Okay. It might have still held true. So we need to get the key to city. Rock of some value. So now that we're at the second... Why is there water? Did I go through the wrong one? Are we on the Pugilist Island? Oh my god, we went through the wrong one, didn't we? That's why we're so far away. Oh, did I do a dumb? I think I did a dumb. There's no water on the second Hamlet's Island. I went through the Pugilist ones and you guys were probably yelling at me for that. I guess we'll find out next episode which one we went through, or I mean, I'll find out next episode. You guys already know how dumb I was. I guess while we're here, we'll get our 1-up. Is that it? Oh wait, no, that's the spot where Wormwood spawns. Yeah, so I have not really played Wormwood, but I believe this is where he spawns, because he didn't crash in a Hamlet. He was not, well, he was kind of born here, but I believe that's the spot where he spawned. I think that's on the Pugilist Island. But anyways, guys, we're gonna go ahead and call this one here. For today's question, a very specific one. If I do more specific challenges, like WX getting to max upgrades, and that's the end of the series as soon as we get that 15th gear, what other characters do you think it would be more interesting to see a specific challenge with them rather than a 2-year survival challenge? For like Woodlegs, of course, lasting the 2 years, managing his sanity for 2 years, setting it up and getting strong, going through the apocalypse, that made perfect sense. But for WX, the strongest character, there's no point. We know he's going to survive, but how quickly can we get up to that max stat value. So let me know if there are any other characters who have a really interesting goal, which is separate from survival. Let me know that down below. And guys, as we say in my country, otsukare-sama desu. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!